YouTube, what's up? It's your boy R Bills coming at you with another YouTube video. And today in this video, it's story time. It's story time with your boy. I'm gonna tell you this story about what happened to me when I was in high school. But before I do that, I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank everybody who's been liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and to all those people who just now tuning in. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share, and just make sure you put in input. Be active. When I was in high school, I just got my license, right? I was like 15 and a half. I just got my permit, and about 6 months later, I got my license. So I get my license, and it's a party going on. Like, I think it was like a week later. I don't even know. It might have been like 2 weeks later, right? That this Halloween party was going on. So it was a club out in Pittsburgh. I'm 16, finna go to the club. So me and my dude, Didi. Well, I wasn't even gonna go at first, cause my gut was telling me, my insides was telling me, man, don't go to this thing, man. Don't even go. So I wasn't gonna go. I talked my grandma into letting me get the car so I can go over to the next city and just go, hang out with some friends, and go to a local party. So I goes to this with my dude Diddy. We go to this party. Or no, my fault. We didn't even go to the party. He gets in. It's like, there's a party out in Pittsburgh. You trying to go? And I'm like, nah, man, I'm not trying to go. I'm not trying to go, man, because I just got the car. I'm not trying to take it all the way out there. And I don't even know how to drive on a highway for real. Like, I just got my L's 2 weeks ago. So my dude setting me up. He hits me with the good old, well, let's go over here to Helen and Olivia's house. Now, at the time, I was feeling this one chick named Olivia. And to me, she was just cold. So he must have already knew what she was gonna have on. So we go over there. He's like, yeah, we just go over here and see, what the girls got on. You know what I'm saying? I told him I was gonna come check her out or come check them out. So we go over there. So Helen come out. You know what I mean? She looking cute and everything with her little Halloween outfit. I forget what she had on. But then Olivia come out. Oh, ay. She came out, bro. And I mean, she killing it, right? So Didi look at me like this on the side. He like, you trying to go to Pittsburgh? Dog, I'm trying to go to Pittsburgh. We going to the Burgh tonight. I don't even know why you trying to ask me. So we go get some gas. We put maybe $5 in the tank. I think, I'm super unprepared for this night. So the whole way, first, I got a whole bunch of people honking at me because I'm driving slow on the highway. I got people passing me up. I'm almost getting lost because Helen just burning me on the freeway because we following the girls up there. So we get up there. I got a do-rag. I had a polo shirt on, and I had some jeans, and I had some shoot, I'm kind of embarrassed to tell you what kind of shoes I had on now, man. But I had some K-Swiss Classics. At that time, they was hot though. Like at that time, they was hot. So we get up to the club, and I already went through so much to get here, right? Like I lived all the way in Youngstown, and that's like an hour and 30 minutes to get to PA, to get to Pittsburgh. So the bouncer's like, nah, you can't get in. You got that do-rag on. I'm like, come on, dog. I was like, man, I'll take it off right. I'll take this do-rag off right now, man. I was like, I live like an hour and 30 minutes. He's like, sorry. Yeah, you're done. So me and Didi, we walk back to the car like two sad puppies. And he's like, what you gonna do now? It's like, man. I was like, I'm burnt. You know what I mean? Like, we just gonna have to go home. I'm all mad about it because I drove all the way back. I drove all the way out here. The dude just made me look like, like a lame right now in front of this chick that I'm trying to impress. So we start heading back out. But now, check this. I don't even know how to get home. I get lost on the way back. So I some way somehow found out how to get back to the club. I found my way back some way somehow. I found my way back. So I park, and my dude Didi, he talking to me. He's like, "Look, here's what you gonna do. It's Halloween. You gotta have a costume. You gonna put these red socks on." I'm looking. I'm like, nigga. He's like, "No, look, listen. I'm telling you, if you put these socks on, you will make it in." I'm like, nigga. He's like, "No, look, listen." He said, "You put the red socks on over your jeans, and you gonna look." Now look, mind you, I have a gray and purple polo on, some gray and purple jeans on, and some white. So I'm like, all right, whatever, man. Look, we here. The worst thing I can do is try, right? And the worst thing that happens is I do it. They tell me, "Nah, we remember you," and get out. So I take the do-rag off. I put these red socks on, man. These red socks came up past my knees. So I look like I got knickerbockers on. So I'm looking like a fool out here. So we goes up back to the same bouncer. And he like, "Oh, no, this really work, all right." So we gets to the door. They tell me I gotta pay. This is all type of bad night, cause I really didn't even have the money to pay. Like I barely made it in. So we gets in. All right, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to, get loose right quick, do my thing. We gets in, and the party is just butt, like flat out tart, flat out stink. I'm not feeling it. They playing some weird music and everything. So now I'm really salty. I'm like, yo, man, y'all told me I was gonna come out here. Y'all told me I was gonna have a good time, man. Y'all told me this was the spot, and it was whack. I forgot to tell you this part. This is the funny part. So while I'm in the car, I'm putting in these long socks and letting Didi talk me into this crazy idea and putting all this stuff on. There was a sign in front, and he said, "I don't think we should park here." Once we got out, before we went out back into the club, he was like, "I don't think we should park here." I said, "Why?" He said, "Man, because I think your car's gonna get towed." I was like, "Man, my car ain't gonna get towed. Don't even worry about it." He's like, "Look, man, I'm telling you." I was like, "Nah, man, we good." So he's like, all right, man, you said we good. So anyways, I gets into the club, and like a few minutes later, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. So I head out, because I was getting a text message from somebody, so I was trying to head out. So I get to the car, or I goes outside to the parking lot. Where my car at? Man, I can't find my car nowhere in this spot. I'm like, yo, where is my car? So now I'm bugging. I'm like, where is my car? I don't see it to the right of me. I don't see it to the left of me. I was like, man, I could have sworn I parked right over here in this spot. So I go over there, and I talked to the pizza. There was a pizza shop owner right in front. So I was like, man, you know what happened to my car? He's like, yeah, it got towed. Like, man, this is not even my car. I came all the way out from Youngstown. How am I going to get back home? So the tow guy say, man, yeah. He said, you give me 135. We go get it right now. I was like, man, look. I didn't even have the 15 to get in here. So how I got the 135 for you? Who told you to touch my car? I had to go back in the club. I asked Helen for 135 if she happened to have it. So she just so happened to have it. So I borrowed it off of her. I go get the car. And the dude, I was like, so we good? He's like, yeah, we're good. I was like, man, well, I don't know how to get back. You're gonna have to show me get there. So I'm following this guy. You know what I'm saying? He take off on me. Choom, on the expressway, just choom, take off on me. So I'm trying to keep up with him, right? So as I'm trying to keep up with him, he just dusts me. So I come around this bend, but I come around it way too hard, man. So boom! Hit the sidewall, man. Destroyed the whole right side of the car, man. Luckily, it was just me. Like, Didi wasn't in there. He stayed back at the club until I came back. So it was just me. So I managed to get the car off the highway and go back to find my way back again to the club. So while I'm getting off the exit and making my left, a police officer stopped me. I drive past him. He just staring at me. I'm just kind of like, trying to not be obvious, even though the whole right side of the car is banged up. So now he's like, whoop whoop. So I'm like, dang, man. I was like, man, what type of night is this? I was like, now I got to deal with the boys, man. I was like, man, hopefully they can just give me a ride home back to Youngstown, man. I just want my grandma. I just want my grandma right now, man. So he come up to the car. He knocks on the window. So I'm like, he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I need you to step out the car. What? He was like, man, looks like you've been drinking and driving. He said, I just got a report about the same car, just got in an accident. And I don't know if it's like a hit and run. So I'm like, oh my goodness, this is some movie type of trippy stuff. I was like, look, man, I ain't been drinking at all today. And I knew not to drink because I was on the highway. And I never been on the highway before by myself. So I didn't even want to try to chance it drinking that night and then like getting double burnt like I would have that day. So I step out, and he don't even ask me no more questions. Actually, no, yeah, he don't ask me no more questions. He just put the handcuffs on me. I'm like, man, what is you doing, man? He was like, look, man, look like you been drinking and driving. He's like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, man, I got to get back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, my grandma is going to kill me, man. You got to let me go. You got to let me go. And he was like, man, nah, you done. So he was like, man, like I'm telling you, you've been drinking. Just like, man, I just got in an accident on the side. You know what I mean? Like, I just got an accident over here just off the expressway. So he's like, he hit me with the flashlights and stuff. He's like, oh, man. He's like, look, like I said, I thought you was drinking, man. I was like, no, man, I'm not drinking, man. I'm just tired. I had a long day, blah, blah, blah. This happened. Here I am now. So he ended up letting me go, and the guy came over. He was like, look, man. He was like, he was one lucky dude. I was like, what? Why? He's like, man, Pittsburgh police don't let nobody free. He was like, that's the first time I ever seen a black dude get let out of handcuffs in Pittsburgh. I was like, dang, well, shoot. I'll take that, I guess. So my dude, Norm, he rode up with the girls. He come over. He's like, Rod, what's wrong, man? He's like, you good, man? Like, he trying to calm me down, but I wasn't feeling him at all. I wasn't feeling him. I wasn't feeling Diddy. I was just pissed. So I come back. The girls, Olivia looking at me all like, kind of like this loser and everything. Helen is feeling all bad for me. And I just know I'm about to die. I had to call my grandma. As soon as I called, she was like, boy, where are you? I was like, whew. It's like, Grandma, I'm in PA. She said, you where? I was like, yeah, I'm in Pittsburgh, Grandma. And she was like, send me the address. I was like, I don't know the address. She was like, well, find out. So I found out what the address was. I think I had her talk to somebody. So they gave her the address. They came up. But while I was waiting, so while I was waiting, I ended up waiting at the same pizza shop that probably called the tow people on me. And I'm just sitting there waiting. And my heart's panting all fast. I had to wait it felt like I had to wait for 3 hours, but it wasn't that long. It was cold outside. And, luckily I had Didi and luckily I had Norm there, man, to like just sit there and help me out. Because if it wasn't for them, man, I would have been tripping like dumb hard. Like, I probably would have tried to do something crazy like run away from home and just never would have came back. But man, they sat there with me. They was cracking jokes. They made it easier for me. So when it was time, so once my grandparents finally came up, it was real quiet in the car. Norm got out, and I ended up going to spend the night over Didi's house because they was not feeling me being in the house. They was like, yeah, you need to go on ahead and hang out with your guy today. So that was that, man. The most terrible, horriblest story that has ever happened to me, like ever in life. Like man, it set me back so far, man. I'm glad they forgave me, but that was like the worst thing I've ever done in my life. So, moral of the story is, if a girl that you like look good, leave her alone. I'm out.